time, but definitely something for people to plan around, especially if you have to commute this weekend. Fortunately, the weather at least was good while I was sitting out there.
Yeah, and thankfully, I think a lot of folks are kind of glued to their phones seeing, okay, is travel okay?
That's true, yeah. And they've gotten used to sitting in their cars a lot because it's been super snowy outside.
That it has. And unfortunately, the snow potential, it still remains for many of us as we move not only into Sunday night and a Monday, but we saw some active weather out along the shoreline. A time-lapse view of Lincoln City as those towering cumulonimbus clouds continue to put down a lot of water out over the ocean and eventually find their way to the shoreline. As we now take a live look at Lincoln City, still seeing some of those showers off in the distance as we currently sit at 41 degrees. And that active weather really seeing some lightning strikes out along the shoreline over the past 4 hours or so. That now is coming to an end, but I would not rule out an additional clap of lightning or rumble of thunder because our storm outlook does keep that potential not only for the immediate shoreline but also up and down the I-5 corridor, where some of those stronger showers could potentially not only put down a significant amount of water but also again that lightning potential. As we go ahead, zoom into the Portland metro area, expecting to see those splash and dash showers as those southerly winds continue to keep our temperatures warm enough that the snow threat is now just a distant memory. But we do have to prepare for colder temperatures as we move towards the new work week, as we expect to see above average precip amounts for much of the Pacific Northwest over the next 6 to 10 days. That also comes with a bit of a cooling trend. Yes, we're keeping steady with those below average temperatures where we should be hanging out in towards the mid 50s for this time of year. But unfortunately, as we move into Monday, the middle of the week into Saturday, still expecting to see those temperatures sit below 55 degrees by nearly 10 degrees in some cases. The culprit is our jet stream. Continues to ride out well to the south, comparatively speaking to where it should be, typically right along the U.S.-Canadian border, but a ridge of high pressure builds off to the west. That will eventually help to warm up our temperatures, but we got this persistent surface low pressure system kind of keeping that cool pool of air over the Pacific Northwest as we see the flow of moisture around that counterclockwise flow continue to find its way in western Oregon and Washington. So here's a look at our clouds, the precip potential, and also our temperatures moving into Sunday, expecting to fall back into the 20s for places like Woodburn come sunrise tomorrow morning. The cloud coverage widespread as a few of us will likely pick up on a bit of fog development, but in towards the afternoon, evening hours might see a stray raindrop or two. But before we get to that, we might be able to see a ray of sunshine or two. So good news there, starting Sunday off drier and then slightly wetter potential for Sunday evening. But then things start to look a little bit more interesting for us on Monday. You'll notice that PDX is expecting to see a temperature of about 35 degrees, Woodburn below freezing. But all of the snow is likely going to remain above about 700 feet. We might be able to catch a stray raindrop or two, find its way to the surface, melting on contact. So nothing like what we have experienced over the past few weeks as temperatures get warm enough to just see rain through all of the levels of the atmosphere. But we are expecting to see our snow elevation remain above about 1,500 feet, not only into Monday, but into Tuesday and Wednesday as well, as our 48-hour rainfall potential puts us at a couple of 100ths of an inch to a 1/10 of an inch along the shoreline to nearly a quarter for Salem. 32 degrees is our expected low tonight, mostly dry. We'll start the day off tomorrow dry with a high of 47 by the afternoon. Maybe a raindrop or two, but only about a 40% chance as those scattered showers become a little bit more widespread on Monday. Again, snow above 700 feet. Drier skies, though, on the horizon for Friday with a high at nearly 50. Liz?
All right, don't love all that rain, but hey, at least it's not snow. Thanks,
Yes.
Josh. Well, still to come, what will the city decide to do?